What's up everyone, how's it going? Now in today's video we're going to go over some pretty substantial news that has come out recently in the past few days. We're going to take a look at Scarif being potentially delayed and the future developments of updates. Also the triple XP being cut short and the double XP being put in place, and also some instant action news as well as some other bits of information. Now, before we do that though, just quickly, if any of you guys are interested in Star Wars merch or supporting the channel, you can click the link in the description and pick up some cool merch, and also consider subscribing. Let's see if we can push towards 1.1k subscribers before the Scarif update, that would be awesome. Enough said though, let's jump into the video. So, going over the first things I mentioned there, DICE and specifically Ben Walk have been extremely active this week on Twitter due to recent events I'm sure you're all aware of and know what I'm talking about. But DICE did release a statement earlier this week addressing the issue, and I'm going to give you a summary of that statement, but I'll also throw it up on the screen for you all to see. So DICE do go on to explain their situation and how the company is quite flexible when it comes to working from home or at their studios. The statement then goes on to address what this means for the future updates to games and future of new updates and games set to be released in 2020. This will apply to Scarif. The statement does state that it should not affect the nearby updates for games produced by DICE, but may affect things in the long run. This is great news and bad news, as we know the Scarif has a very high chance to go ahead as planned, but future updates could be few and far between. But that's for another video in itself, so anyone who's wondering, Scarif should go ahead as planned, but it also states that it will update us if anything comes to fruition and things don't go ahead as planned. Also, after our triple XP weekend, they had cut the Sunday short of the triple XP and put in place double XP. People were confused why they done this, but let alone Ben came out again on Twitter confirming that we will have double XP till the 27th of March, and then on that day it would be switched up for a triple XP to finish out the month. Again, another nice touch for those who are currently staying at home, so at least they can hop on and grind some levels for all their stuff. So on another topic is instant action. As you may know, a lot of people have been pushing for more arcade and instant action improvements, so that if the game was ever non-supported, people could still enjoy what is on the game as in a sandbox style. Now, out on Twitter, a user who goes by the name MaxPants actually tweeted at Ben if they had any plans for things such as new AI maps for the Scarif update, and Ben responded saying, and I quote, "We have some things planned." This is great to see, as I still think there needs to be more in this mode, and hopefully they could add the Scarif map straight into instant action along with the update. In other news, I've also noticed that on Twitter, Ben Walk and the team have been responding to a lot of stuff with Darth Maul images and gifs, as well as a lot of Palpatine gifs, so this is more speculation, but they could be potentially hinting at some new skin. I personally would love a Chancellor Palpatine skin and a hooded Darth Maul skin. As you guys may know, we are very deprived to say the least when it comes to villain skins. Having an introduction to much more skins with this update is definitely needed to shake up the roster, and we pretty much know as well the Shore Trooper will be coming as a skin. Well, I would like to think so. If we're getting Scarif, and if we didn't get the Shore Trooper, that would just be kind of stupid and make the setting kind of pointless in my view. But let me know in the comments what you think about that. Now, onto some news regarding the Cycler Rifle. As you guys know, in my views, this is hands down the worst weapon in the game, and in my opinion, it would need to see a massive buff to be usable in a class that already has two great weapons. Now, out on the forums, someone simply stated the weapon sucked, and Forge or Ben Walk replied saying, "making changes." Not quite sure what this means, but I'm hoping for at least a shield pierce through bubbles or shield bases and heavy shields and a one-shot kill from 5 meters or closer. That's in my view, but who knows what they plan to do with this weapon. I just hope they make it as fun as it was in Star Wars Battlefront 1. Let me know in the comments what changes you would make to the Cycler Rifle to make it the way it was. Now, for the last little bit of news we have here is that out on Twitter, once again, we had another update with Ben Watt posted that everyone from DICE is now completely working from home, and the company has also donated a bunch of spare stuff they had from Office. This is a really nice touch by DICE, and this also could affect the future of the game depending on the work that gets done, but definitely a nice way to round out the video. So that's going to do it from me, guys. If you did enjoy, remember to like the video and share out the news, and as well as that, subscribe if you made it to the end of the video, comment MVP and I'll heart it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next stream or upload. Peace.